What is up, guys? My name is Nathan with MTG Spaghetti, and today we are playing something I brewed up a couple nights ago and been tweaking a little bit. I haven't played it yet, but we're calling it Tezzeturns. So, quick breakdown of the deck. Gonna go over the land base real quick. Academy Ruins. We have a lot of artifacts. Anything that just, gets put into the graveyard that we don't want to be put in the graveyard, put it back on top. Darkslick Shores, Fast Mana, Dark Steel Citadel. It's an artifact land. One Glimmer Void, because we do have a few different colors, even though we're primary blue-black. We do have some white in the sideboard and sort of in the main deck. Excuse me. One Hollowed Fountain, same thing. The Inventor's Fair, gain a little bit of incidental life, but mostly to find some pieces. Island, basics, polluted delta, cracks for islands and swamps and shocklands. Spire of Industry because it taps for any mana. One basic swamp and a watery grave. That's the basic mana base. So let's go over, first of all, the general theme is artifacts, and as you can tell by the name, Tezzerets. I'm going to go over a couple of the combos. You can probably see them already real quick. The first is Thopter Foundry, Sword of the Meek. It's a very classic combo. Sack Sword of the Meek with Thopter Foundry, make a 1-1, get back Sword of the Meek. Gain life and 1-1 Thopters equal to the number of mana you have, basically. We also have a Time Sieve. Tap, sacrifice 5 artifacts and take an extra turn. We're trying to take as many turns as we can, so this combos sort of with sort of the Meek Thopter Foundry. If we can make 5, if we have basically all this out and 5 mana, we can make 5 Thopters, sack them to Time Sieve, take an extra turn, and do that infinitely until we get another mana. Then we make a 1-1 and just keep playing. The other combo with Time Sieve is Thopter Assembly. So at the beginning of your upkeep, if you control no other Thopters other than Thopter Assembly, return it to your hand and create 5 Thopters. So you bounce this, make 5 Thopters, have 5 Thopters for Time Sieve, sack it, take an extra turn, etc., etc. Another combo we have, which is another infinite turn combo, is Panoptic Mirror. So you imprint, you may exile an instant or sorcery card with converted mana cost X from your hand. We have to pay X and tap it for the imprint. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may copy a card exiled with Panoptic Mirror. If you do, you may cast the copy without paying its spell. So we copy Time Warp, and every turn at our upkeep, we cast a Time Warp. And we just take infinite turns until we win the game. The other infinite turn we take is Savor the Moment, which is not as good as Time Warp, but it's cheaper than Time Warp. Take an extra turn, but we have to skip the untap, which is pretty much okay until we find a Time Warp. So we just keep doing this, find the Time Warp, Panoptic Mirror the Time Warp, and then we can choose to do the Time Warp instead of the Savor the Moment, and then we just loop infinite turns. Those are the main combo decks. Some of the combo pieces, the support pieces. Tezzeret, Agent of Bolus, finds you artifacts, also makes 5/5s, closes out the game really quick. Tezzeret the Seeker, untap 2 artifacts, doesn't do a lot for us. It can potentially, but it's not really the primary plan. The primary plan is to search for CMC X or less, put it on the battlefield, so that we can find any of our combo pieces that we need. Mostly our 2-drops, because we can't hit a 5 or a 6-drop immediately. If we tick them up once, we can get the mirror. We're only playing 1 mirror because it costs 5 mana and it's not exactly the easiest combo to get off, but if we do, it's just kind of fun. We're playing 4 Worm Invention just to tutor up our combo pieces at instant speed. Other than that, Midnight, just some 0 mana artifacts, Mox Opals, Welding Jar, a Nile Spellbomb, and 2 Springleaf Drums just for some fast mana. And in the sideboard, 2 Ether Sworn Canonists, just kind of keep combo, storm, just kind of keep that in check. A Giga Drowse for control matchups, just tap everything down. It kind of gives us an extra turn also. Padim, just in case we need to protect our stuff from anything. Wear and tears to get rid of artifacts and enchantments, mostly graveyard hate, because that's going to interfere with our Sword of the Meek Thopter Foundry combo. Although it's not the most important combo, it is our easiest combo to get started. Another welding jar, another spell bomb for graveyards, pithing needles for pretty much Jace and Teferi, sun droplet for burn, torpor orb for creature combo and humans, ensnaring bridge, just a one of, which seems a little strange, but I thought about running a few in the main deck, didn't really pan out, so I just put one in the sideboard just in case. Humans and such would probably be a bad matchup, but I'm not sure yet. I have not played the deck. One Witchbane Orb for combo, storm, Scapeshift, and burn, and that is Tezzeturns for modern, and let's go play some games. Alright, match number 1 with Tezzeturns in modern. And, well, we have the combo in hand. We have a Tezzeret and a Spell Bomb. So I think we're going to keep this. This is not bad. Not bad at all. Opponent Breeding Pool tapped and passes. Alright. We got a Whir too. Man, this deck seems really sweet. Let's go with a Spire of Industry and Spell Bomb. And pass. See what our opponent does for turn number 2. Temple Garden untapped. So Bant, Voice of Resurgence. Alright, so play a Dark Slick Shores. Play Thopter Foundry? Hopefully they won't have, we're not leaving up an activation, which is probably bad, but I think it's okay unless our opponent has a Kasali Pride Mage, which could happen. Opponent plays a Misty, cracks it. Okay, so they're going to have 3 mana, which is enough to cast Kasali Pride Mage and crack it. They're not. 3 mana Renegade Rallier gets back Misty. Alright. Well, it looks like we're thopping. It looks like we're thopping today. There's a Memnite. So let's Darksteel, tap 2, Sword of the Meek, not Memnite. I'm looking at this full art promo Memnite. Cast Memnite and pass. And next turn we can Whir for a Time Sieve, and we can just play Tezzeret. We might just play Tezzeret. I'm not sure yet. So if we Tezzeret plus look for something, well, we wouldn't have enough for comboing with Sword of the Meek, but we will see. Opponents playing a Wooded Foothills, cracks Foothills down to 16. Okay, gets a Forest, cracks Misty. Alright, gets a Stomping Ground. So they're playing a lot of colors here. Eldritch Evolution. Okay, gets a 2/2. So they can get a 4-drop. Gets a Felidar Guardian. Alright. What are they targeting? Their Breeding Pool. Okay. Let that go. Blinks Breeding Pool. Untap. 3 mana. Sahili. Does that do it? Does that win them the game here? Is there something we can do? That's a bummer. We even... man, we were gonna do some cool stuff. We had the combo in hand. Yeah, I guess that's it. That's a shame. Alright, well, they're playing Infinite Combo. Pithing Needle seems pretty good. Ensnaring Bridge seems pretty good here. Do we want Giga Drowse? I don't know. Do we want to bring Wear and Tear? Maybe not. Let's go down a Welding Jar, a Springleaf Drum. Now Spell Bomb seems okay. Let's go down to Midnight and try it like that. We'll see. This hand is kind of slow, but it has a bridge and a Thopter Foundry. So we'll try it. We also have Academy Ruins. I don't think we want to run out, well, yeah, no. We don't want to run out this Mox Opal just yet. We're just going to Spire and pass. Because next turn we're going to Spire, Opal, Thopter, Foundry. And then pass. We'll be taking some damage, but I think that's okay. Opponent gets a Forest, down to 19, plays with Birds. Alright, ooh, Panoptic Mirror. Alright, play Spire, play Opal. Yes, that's a Mox Opal opponent. Very common staple. Blue and a white. Play the Thopter Foundry. No sword yet, but opponent adds a mana, plays a Lotus Cobra, alright. Windswept Heath makes a mana, yep. So they can have 3 mana. They can do a lot this turn, especially if they get a Renegade Rallier. Gets a Plains, yep. Lotus Cobra's triggering, yep. Green, white. Voice of Resurgence, okay. And passes. Well, there's an island, so play the island. Play Ensnaring Bridge. Pass the turn. Don't really want to get rid of this Mox Opal. Kind of just want to play this Panoptic Mirror next turn. Just land Panoptic Mirror. Could still lose to Infinite Combo. Not this turn, but next turn if they have a Felidar Guardian. Actually, no, because they don't have a blue mana yet. I don't know why they didn't get. Opponents thinking over their options. Rest in peace. That's mildly annoying because we didn't bring our wear tears in, but we're just going to try and take infinite turns with this Panoptic Mirror. Opponent's going to get in for 4. Down to 14. Yep, and passes. Well, there's a Darksteel Citadel. And we're going to play this Panoptic Mirror. Opponent can still attack, but that's okay. We're just going to pass, and hopefully we're going to draw one of our... I hope this is instant speed. Hopefully we're going to draw one of our turn spells so we can just imprint it on here at end step. And I hope this is instant speed so I can do it at instant speed. Maybe before attackers and just dump my hand a little faster. Opponent's thinking over their options. Not really sure what Panoptic Mirror does. I get it. It's fine. It's a weird card. Yeah, cast spells, beginning of my upkeep. It's weird. Yeah, real weird. Hopefully I don't draw a land next turn. Hopefully I just draw something I can cast. Opponent, going to combat, getting in for 4. Yep, down to 10. Opponent not making their land drop. Doesn't mean they don't have a bunch of mana. Eldritch Evolution, the Voice, no voice trigger. To get probably a Felidar Guardian. Gets a Felidar Guardian. And there's no way for us to get empty-handed next turn. Oh, they can just well, they can't because it's second main, but plays a Lotus Cobra, has 1 card in hand. Well, we can't get empty-handed. We don't have anything for Panoptic Mirror. Okay, we found one. Alright, okay. We'll play Academy Ruins, pass the turn. If they don't combo here, we get to take infinite turns. Oh, don't do it, opponent. Opponent goes to the beginning of combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're just gonna take it. Just gets in for 3. Okay. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. You may exile an instant sorcery with permanent cost X from your hand. Alright. X is 3. Yup. Add our end step. Yes. Savor the moment. Untap. Okay. Cast Savor the moment. We did it. We did it. Oh, it's beautiful. Well, play a land. Cast a Memnite. Can't attack, but that's okay. Sacrifice it to make a Thopter. And pass. And, you know, I think we're going to take another turn. Cast Savor the moment. Yup. Oh, and we drew the Time Warp too. Yes. Yup. Time Warp. And pass. Beginning of our upkeep. Opponent scoops it up. Yes, we did it! Oh my god, that was so sweet, dude! Oh my god, that was the best thing ever. Oh my god. That was so freaking sweet. So we're gonna bring in a couple wear and tears. I'm gonna go down Springleaf Drum, and that was just a time sieve, I guess. No, we got combo. Well, that was so sweet. Let's just go down a Word of Invention because it's kind of expensive, and we'll try it like that. Man, that was so cool. Oh, that was so sweet. I can't get over how awesome that was. I'm so glad it worked. Alright, this hand is not bad. We can Pithing Needle, Saheeli, keep. Opponent's playing first, but we get to go Island, no, Citadel, Memnite, Opal, Pithing Needle. Actually, we can do that just with Island, but we can have an active Mox Opal next turn. Opponent gets an Oath of Nissa, sure. If we draw a 1 mana spell, we can also cast it, or a 2 mana spell. So we'll see what we draw. It's a Hollowed Fountain, alright, and passes. Thopter Foundry, alright. Let's Darksteel Citadel, Mox Opal, Memnite. We can't because we don't have the other colored mana. Oh well. Pithing Needle, we name Saheeli Rye, and pass. Next turn we can Thopter Foundry, and then the turn after that we can Wurfirm Sword, and we can have Thopter Sword online. Opponent plays the Hollowed Fountain tapped, and a Noble. You got it. Sure they are passing, yes. Ooh, a Time Sieve. Alright, play the island. Go to combat, get a free damage in. Opponent takes it. We're just gonna play Thopter Foundry and pass. That way we can leave up an activation. And just do that. Then next turn we're probably just gonna play this Time Sieve. And then we can non-creature spells with X can't be cast. Well, that's mildly annoying. We couldn't respond to it anyway. It's fine. Because we still have this Time Sieve. When we're counted 4 or greater can't be cast. So that shuts off a lot of our stuff, but it's fine. We can just thought. Well, we are going to sacrifice Memnite, Tezzeret, 4 or greater, so I can't cast Tezzeret. Alright, play a Spire, blue, black, play a Time Sieve, go to combat, get in for 1, and pass it on. See what our opponent does. Unfortunately, we can't whir. That was going to be the big plan. We can't whir or Tezzeret because the stupid Gaddock Teeg. Gaddock Teeg, what's your beef? Getting him for 3, yep. We'll take it. Down to 17. And Memnite. Alright, well we can cast this Memnite. Can't cast either of these because of stupid Gaddock Teeg. And pass. We can, however, kill this Gaddock Teeg if they attack with it, so they're not going to attack with it. Now we can, if we... 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have enough mana to cast it, but... we could eventually infinite turn if we have the Thopter guy. Opponent, tapping, Eldritch Evolution, alright, for up to a 3-drop. Renegade Rallier, I guess, would be Magus of the Moon, okay. And it doesn't really affect me that much, but okay. Opponent, doesn't attack, that's fine, we're not gonna do anything. Play a Polluted Delta. Pass the turn. Yeah, pass the turn. We don't plan on sacrificing anything just yet. Opponent plays a Voice, sure. And probably passing. Attacks with Magus of the Moon. Okay. I mean, I guess it's a free block. So we block, sack. Gain a life, get a 1/1. And pass. Well, Watery Grave. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5. That's a lot just to take an extra turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we actually have the mana to cast the guy. We just can't cast it yet. We're just gonna pass. Just chill out for a little while. This Gaddock Teeg is super... like, we would have won this game if it hadn't been for Gaddock Teeg. Opponent gets in with Voice. Well, we'll take 3. God, that Gaddock Teeg has been hurting us this whole game. We could have definitely won already, even. Plays a Rest in Peace. Sure. Alright. We have Wear and Tears and we have a Mox Opal. Passing. Well, another Darksteel Citadel. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's Still not great. So we'll just pass. Not gonna do anything right this second. Opponent goes to combat. Gets in with the voice. Yep, we will take it. Not a lot of pressure just yet. Sword. Well, play the sword. Is equip only as a sorcery? I think it is. But we can always just sack something. But equip the sword and pass. Opponent plays a mountain, otherwise known as breeding pool. Opponent attacks. Yep. Let's see. So he would have a 4/4 that gets in a lot more damage than that. We'll just take it for now. We have no removal. Maybe we should be playing battle at the bridge. Well, sack this Mox Opal. Cast a Mox Opal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can take an extra turn. I don't know if that saves us just yet. And that gets rid of Oliver. Oliver Thopters. Man, that Gaddock Teague. We would be so winning. I mean, I guess we just pass. We can, instead of taking an extra turn, we can just Thopter chomp. I guess we could be getting in. If we're not even blocking, why aren't we attacking? That doesn't make sense. We could be putting pressure on them. Opponent, Shalai. Well, the attacking plan has gone out. And opponent attacks. 4/3. Yep. Well, we are gonna chomp. Hopefully. Memnite doesn't quite do it, but we're gonna cast it. It's 1, 2. I mean, we'll pass. See what our opponent does. Might have to start time sieving or time sieve once. It's a little rough, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Opponent plays Felidar Guardian. Okay. Blinking Oath of Nissa, sure. Comes back, gets a trigger. Man, come on. There are so many things that we could draw. Like, these cards that are stuck in our hand that would be just fantastic to play. Opponent plays the planes that they found off the Oath of Nissa. Goes to combat. Attacks. Doesn't attack. Thinking. Attacks. Triggers Exalted. Yep. Well, we're gonna block. And we're gonna sack the Thopter Foundry. I thought I had done that already, but that's okay. Go to 11. And we draw Pithing Needle. I mean, we can do it on Shalai. Doesn't matter. It's pretty much just something that I would sack at this point. So let's just cast it on Shalai. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just take an extra turn. We really just need to find something. Spell Bomb doesn't do anything other than give us something to sack. We'll do that. Play it. Don't know why our opponent's tanking on this now. Spell Bomb. It's just something we're gonna sack to Thopter Foundry. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're not dead, but we're gonna need a wear and tear if we're gonna live. We should have brought that third one in now, but it's okay. We got to do our thing once. I'm happy with that. Opponent gets in, yep. Exalted happens. We're gonna pay 1, crack Spell Bomb, and block. Opponent does nothing. We get a land. It's a mountain. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So pass the turn. Just gonna keep doing what we're doing. Holding these same 2 cards in our hand for the past like 8 turns. Since we started the game, actually. Opponent gets in. Yup. Activate. Sack Darksteel Citadel. Make a Thopter. And block. Well, there's land. Again. Pass the turn. We are running out of time here. We are super duper running out of time to win this game. Our opponent is amassing a board, drawing cards and doing things, and we're just in a state of decay. Sack it, make a Thopter, block. Another land. Well, pass the turn. Opponent. Coco? Cord? You can't cord. Activates. Alright. They might just be winning here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We go up to 15. Block there. Well, we're not just dead. But if they attack with everything. Oh, we are just dead, aren't we? Opponent attacks. Well, sacrifice, time sieve. Make a 1/1. So that's 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, so we do have to sack another one. So sack Pithing Needle. Block, block. They're gonna activate. Yep. We're gonna go to 5, lose our Thopters, and Wear and Tear actually doesn't even do it anymore because we sacked our Mox Opal, and that's the game. Man, we were close. Ah, well. Alright, match number 2 with Tezzeturns in Modern, and, well, we got a Thopter Foundry, so I guess we'll keep. We got a, it's not a turn 1, we actually can't even cast it. I didn't even notice that. Well, that's okay. We're gonna go, oh, we can cast it now. I'm gonna go Island. Oh, we can't. I'm stupid. Memnite, Bring Leaf Drum, Spell Bomb, and pass. Now next turn we can cast Thopter Foundry and leave up an activation too. Opponent gets a Hallowed Fountain tap, probably playing control. Terminus. Okay, sure, you got my Memnite. Great, good for you. Good for you. Kinda hurts my Spring Leaf Drum, but that's okay. Hey, a Mox Opal. Even better. Mox Opal. And we're gonna see if we can start thopping. Opponent plays a land. Passing. Let's not do anything yet. We could, no. Let's not do anything yet. Not yet. Ooh, there's a sword. Alright. Land. Sword. You can counter it if you want to. It's no skin off my nose. Opponent's thinking. Let's it resolve. We're gonna pass. See what our opponent does. Probably cantripping. Glad to guess. Opponent's still thinking. Opponent casts a Vendilion Clip. Alright. Are they gonna target us? Targets us. Well, all we have is Academy Ruins, so you get nothing. Opponent plays a Plains. Thinking over their options. Doesn't have many. Opponent tapping out for a Jace. Sure. Does the draw 3 brainstormy with the Jace. Alright, we don't need to look at that turn. Opponent doesn't attack. Probably a smart thing. Well, sack sword, trigger. Yes. Add a mana. Sack sword. Sack sword. Yes. Add a mana. Sack sword. Always yield. Yes. That's enough for now. See what we draw. Hallowed Fountain. Well, we're just gonna play this Academy Ruins that they know about. Go to combat. We're just gonna attack this Jace. Don't want them drawing a lot of cards. We're gonna leave up the Spell Bomb too. I don't think we really want to sack it for any reason. Attack everything at Jace. Jace is gonna go down to 2. Yep, that's fine. And we'll pass. See what our opponent does. Plays land. We got plenty of activations for our sword. Now if they play Teferi, plays Teferi, so they can target our Thopter Foundry. Well, we're going to activate it a bunch of times. Yes. Activate. Yes. Activate. Wait, third from the top. Okay. So, sack itself. Yes. And then we can put it on top at end step. Opponent, thinking about his trigger. Yep. Opponent brainstorms. Yep. Well, they're losing their Teferi and their Jace. We're going to activate Academy Ruins, put Thopter Foundry on top, and proceed to win the game. Doop. And we will draw it. Hallowed Fountain untap. Opponent scoops it up. Well, that was sweet. So we're gonna bring in Giga Drowse and Padim and these Wear and Tears. Because they're playing blue-white, they're gonna bring in Rest in Peace. Gonna go down. One time sieve, Spring Leaf Drum, probably that Welding Jar, a Memnite, and one Word of Invention. And try something like that. Alright, opponents on the play. We have Sword Thopter in hand, along with Spell Bomb, and a Savor the Moment, just in case. We'll keep it. It seems like a pretty decent hand. Opponent, Field of Ruin, go. Well, there's a Giga Drowse. Well, we're going to Spire and Spell Bomb and pass. Don't have the mana to cast Thopter Foundry yet, so we can cast Sword of the Meek. But that's it. So, Dark Steel Citadel and Sword and pass. Opponent, Ghost Quarter. Alright. There's a Whir of Invention, but we don't have the blue mana, so we're just going to Inventor's Fair and pass the turn, because we can't really cast anything. Opponent's on the, oh, well, why would you do that? Okay, that's fine. Grab a island. They also get an island. Opponent opts, which is fine. Now we have Thopter mana. We can also Giga Drowse. So, opponent Flooded Strand. So we're probably not going to Giga Drowse since they have a Flooded Strand, unless they crack it. They are not cracking it, so that's fine. We are just going to go to our draw step. It's a time sieve. Let's play a Citadel. We can play Foundry, but they have plenty of counter magic in hand. We can't whir. We can Giga Drowse next turn. I think we'll pass. Plan on Giga Drowsing next turn to get down this Thopter. Foundry. Opponent cracks Flooded Strand. Yep. Gets a Hollowed Fountain. Untap. Vendilion Click. Alright. Targets us. Sure. See what they do. Guess we could have cast the Savor the moment. Take an extra turn. But opponent's probably pretty confused right now. Looking at our hands like, I don't know what to do here. All of this is weird. And all of it seems scary. Takes the Giga Drowse, but gives us an island, so that's fine. Because we can 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Opponent's getting in for 3. Yep. We need another. If we can get a 0 mana artifact. Oh, and they're going to tap out for Jace. Oh, this could be a huge turn. Brainstorms. Yep. So we can definitely Thopter Foundry. All else fails. Can definitely Thopter Foundry. Unless they have a Ceremonious Rejection. There's a Springleaf Drum. Well, Island. Let's try for this Thopter Foundry. Opponent cracks Flooded Strand. Island. Do they have a Ceremonious Rejection? Spell Snare. Okay. That's somewhat annoying. Play a Springleaf Drum. Don't have a way to make a guy. I guess we pass. See what our opponent does. Opponent brainstorms. Okay. Just getting whatever they need. We have this Whir of Invention. We have enough mana to do it for 5. So that's probably what we're going to do next turn. We're going to let them have their turn. Go to end step. Whir for 5. See what they do. Opponent, Hollowed Fountain untap. Okay. Gets in for 3, sure, not a lot of pressure. And passes. We draw another Whir. Alright, well we'll just pass. Opponent, Snapcaster Mage. For op. Okay, cast op. Would they have something that would be annoying if we went ahead and tried to Whir? Probably. I don't think they do it. Puts one card on top. Alright, probably a Cryptic, but plays an island. Brainstorms. Yep. See what they do. Probably just getting in for 5. Yep. We take it down to 8. Plays a Rest in Peace. That's only mildly annoying. End step. Whir of Invention for 5. Opponent negates. Alright. Go to our turn. We're at 7. Kill that. We can't whir for what we need. Opponent has 3 cards in hand. I think we're gonna pass and just try and run it back. Although I think it's unlikely that we opponent Vendilion Click. Well, we will respond. 3 Whir of Invention. Get a Panoptic Mirror. Let it resolve. Opponent's gonna definitely take this Savor the moment, which is fine. It's not a big deal. Opponent Legend rules himself. Targets us. Yep. Opponent's gonna take Savor the moment. Hopefully we'll draw like Time Warp off of it, and then we can stop. Nope. Just a Mox Opal, which this Time Sieve might get us a turn, a free turn. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we could do it in theory. Opponent cracks Flooded Strand for an island. If this Time Sieve even resolves. Opponent brainstorms. Yep. We'll see. Stony Silence. Okay, so we go down to 1. We can't cast Wear and Tear. Not off the Spire anyway. Glimmer Void off the top. We don't have anything to imprint it on it. Time Sieve. Yep, that does it. Alright, that's fine. Do we not bring in these pithing needles? We should have brought in these pithing needles. Go down this podium. Go down this other springleaf drum, I guess. We'll try it like that, I guess. We'll see. We have Thopter Sword. We'll try it. Not the best hand, not the worst hand, so opponent finally decides to keep. We will Hallowed Fountain tap and pass. Gonna try and cast this Thopter Foundry next turn. Opponent suspends Ancestral. Alright. Island. Mox Opal. Thopter Foundry. Pass the turn. Because if you can get this down, then the sword doesn't really matter whether it resolves or not. Opponent plays a Plains. Well, we are going to Inventor's Fair. Memnite. 1, 2, Sword of Meek. Don't really care much if it gets counter, and pass. Now if they rest in peace, we'll probably combo a couple times. Opponent Island. Detention Sphere. Sure. Probably targeting Thopter Foundry. Yep. Well, we are going to sack Sword of the Meek. Get a trigger. Yes. And sack Sword of the Meek. Get a trigger. And then we'll let that resolve because we have this Whir of Invention in hand. And pass. Gain a life. Play Island. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can Whir of Invention for... What do we want to do? We also have Inventor's Fair. Let's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whir for 2. Get a Thopter Foundry. It's the only other thing we could have gotten. Yeah, get a Thopter Foundry. Go to combat. Tag with everything. Yep. Opponent. Ticking down Ancestral. 1 left. And they have a lot of cards in hand. Well, they got a Field of Ruin. Probably going ahead and blowing up our Inventor's Fair. We'll get a Swamp. See what else our opponent does. Well, we're going to do this while we got it. A chance to do it. Activate. Yep, you got it. We draw Tezzeret. Well, Tezzeret seems good. Cast Tezzeret. We're going to tick down Tezzeret on our Thopter Foundry. And attack for a lot. Opponent down to 6. I mean, we've got this Tezzeret. They've got to answer our entire board, which they can do with a Supreme Verdict. Up to 8 cards in hand. But do any of those 8 cards let them live? And then we've got this Tezzeret. So they have to deal with the board to not die. And then they have to deal with the Tezzeret eventually. Island off the Flooded Strand. And passes. They might have Cryptic. Ooh, there's a good boy right there. Let's take up Thopter Assembly. Well, we take that. The rest of them on the bottom in any order. We're going to go to combat, see what our opponent does. Opponent's thinking over their options. Thinking hard over their options. And we got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can't use that yet. Oh, we'll see what they do. Thinking long and hard. Cryptic Command. Bounce Tap. I suppose that's an option. Do we care? Do we want to blow that up in response? I kind of care more about the Stony Silence, but It is annoying that it doesn't tell me what modes that Cryptic chose. I really want to just blow up the Stony Silence. Maybe that's what we should do. While they're tapped out, cast Tear on Stony Silence. Cryptic Command resolves. Yep, Detention Sphere resolve. Everything's tapped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't cast Thopter Assembly this turn. And we'll pass. See what our opponent does. Don't know that they have a lot of... Just concedes. Alright, well, nice. Alright, match number 3 with Tezzeturns in Modern. And this hand is not the best, but I think we can try it. Well, Mox Opal, Sword, 1, 2 blue. We don't even have 3 blue. Maybe this is a mulligan. We'll mulligan it. This hand is probably worse, but we're gonna keep it. We're on the bottom. We got a bunch of opals though. Opponent cracks the foothills down to 19. Gets a breeding pool. Untap. Is this... Oh, Glistener Elf. Okay. Well, that's another Mox Opal. We'll do that. And we'll pass. And we'll pray to the Lord and Savior, Morrow, We are not just dead. Rancor. Alright, opponent gets in for 3. Well, I think we are just dead. That's a bummer. Plays an Ink Moth, thinking over their options. Might have Old Crosa. Well, we're dead. GG, well played, I guess. Kick Drowse, Wear and Tear. I don't even know what we bring in against. Do we even have anything? Ensnaring Bridge, I guess. I don't even know what else we bring in. I don't need that Spell Bomb. I don't know. Welding Jar over a Whir so that we can block more? We'll try this, I guess. I don't know. I think this is just going to be a bad matchup. Alright, maybe we won't get absolutely crushed this game. We got lands this time. Not a lot else. We'll try it. We're just gonna Spire Memnite go. Next turn play a sword. And I don't know. We'll see where we're at. We'll see where we're at. Opponent Ink Moth. Ooh, Time Thief. Academy Ruins. Sword. Opponent looking at sword. Get in for 1. Pass the turn. Opponent thinking about their Ink Moth hand. Plays Pendlehaven. Sure. Plays a Noble Hierarch and passes. Well, there's an island, so play island. Our life total doesn't matter much, so play Time Sieve. Pass the turn. Don't think there's a reason to attack just yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can't cast this Tezzeret yet. Be good though. Opponent plays Ink Moth. Activates Ink Moth. Yep, pumps Ink Moth. Might of Old Crosa. That's a Might of Old Crosa. Yep. So they're getting in for 7. So they have 1. They have lethal next turn. So we have to draw something. Memnite is not something. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't even have enough. Oh, we're just dead. Well, that sucked. Alright, match number 4 with Tezzeturns and Modern. And this is an okay hand. We got a Tezzeret. We got some Mox Opals, and we got this sword. So I think we're just going to go Opal, Memnite, Polluted Delta, go. And let our opponent figure it out from there. They're going to be probably a little confused, which I can't say I blame them, but we're just kind of being goofy today with our, infinite turn combo. Alright, Polluted Delta. Good luck, have fun. He says, well, thank you, opponent. If you let me take infinite turns, I will have fun. Alright, we did our thing, we passed. See what I bet our opponent's playing Burn, or something unfair. Usually the people who say good luck, have fun are playing unfair decks. Blood Crypt untapped for our opponent. Faithless Looting, so they're playing Vengevine or Pyromancer. If they're playing Vengevine, probably not great for us. Unless we take infinite turns. Are playing okay. Alright. Good luck, have fun, while I make 7 creatures. Yep. Alright. Well, crack Polluted Delta. Watery Grave, tap. Savor the moment. Play the island. Play sword. Pass the turn. We actually can't block with Memnite, because we need it for this Mox Opal. So that if we don't draw land, we can still Tezzeret. Opponent Blood Crypt untap. Stitcher's Supplier, trying to mill some stuff. Mills a Bloodghast. Well, they're not getting it back this turn. Maybe next turn. Opponent suspends Greater Gargadon. Alright. Opponent. We could get rid of their bridges if we blocked with Midnight. I think we're willing to make that, because they'll probably just sack it to the Gargadon anyway, so that they don't lose their bridge. So we basically just avoided the damage, and we got to keep our Mox. Alright, so blue, black, Mox Opal. Keep this Mox Opal. White, Tezzeret. Tick up Tezzeret. Do some searching. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Well, take the Thopter Foundry and pass. That's basically exactly what we wanted. Opponent, crack Stitcher Supplier. Yep, get some triggers. Did not mill over anything of relevance. Except a Bushwhacker, which means they don't have it in hand, which is good. Gargadon has 7 counters on it. Opponent, Sulphurous Springs. So they're budgeting. They don't want to pay money for the Blackcleave Cliffs, which is fine. Insolent Neonate. You got it. Probably everything at Tezzeret. No, everything at us. Interesting. I mean, I guess they can't kill Tezzeret. Well, we will block with Memnite. Opponent lets it go. They get rid of their bridge. Do they have another bridge? I don't know. It's interesting. Goes to end step. Opponent pauses at end step. Well, there's a swamp. Play the swamp. Play Thopter Foundry. Do we tick up or do we tick down? I think we could Thopter, and then ultimate. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They lose 10 life? Bruh. I think we're just gonna do that. Activate. Sword of the Meek. Trigger. Yeah. Activate. Oop. Activate. Sword of the Meek. Trigger. Yes. Ultimate. Target you. So we're gonna gain 10 and our opponent's gonna lose 10. Down to 5 and we're up to 27. I wonder if our opponent's gonna scoop? They have to have a pretty big turn. So we've got 1, 2, 3 damage this turn, and then more next turn. They did have another bridge. Okay. And Gargadon, 7, so they can't really get a Gargadon. Even if they did, it wouldn't matter that much. Gargadon down to 6. Faithless looting. Alright. Discards Bloodghast Bushwhacker. Okay. Opponent plays a Stitcher's Supplier. You got it. Mills of Viscera Searing Lands. Cracks Stitcher's Supplier. Makes a zombie. Mills 2 endless ones of no Viscera Sear. No cards in hand. And actually get him for 3. Crack. If we draw a land, we just win. Although I don't know if I want to show them Savor the Moment, but I don't think they'll understand what it's in there for. So, 2, 4, 6, 8. We'll just take it. No reason to risk any blowout. Oh, they had 0 cards in hand. Well, that was silly. I could have blocked. Not that it matters. There's another Tezzeret. Well, let's see. Oh, they have a blocker. I was going to say, oh, we just win, but no, they have a blocker. So, get him for 3. I don't think it matters too much, but we're just going to get him for 3 and make Thopters. Opponent's going to take it. Yep. And we're just going to pass. I mean, we're just going to Thopter Sword. Sacks Bloodghast, makes a zombie, it's a counter. Off of the Gargadon. Gargadon's at 4. Gonna go down to 3. They can get a Gargadon, but we just have 4 chump blockers this turn, so. Yep. Opponent. Flashes back Faithless Looting. Okay. Just scoops it up. Alright. Well, sweet. Let's bring in... Another Nile Spellbomb. Do we want to bring in these Wear Tears? They probably are bringing in... Maybe we bring in 2. Go down... Welding Jar, Springleaf Drum. Oop, that's 61 cards. Well, whoops. We're playing 61 cards. That was an accident. Alright. We got a Time Warp. We'll try it. We need another blue source. Opponent mulligans to 5. Alright. We need blue mana and some stuff, but I mean, this isn't horrible. Plays a Neonate and passive. Well, we got the combo, so this and this do the thing. Pass the turn. Opponent goes to end step and goes to their main phase. Chooses not to crack the Neonate. Cracks the Neonate. Discards Vengevine. Gets land. Cracks it. Blood Crypt. Untapped. Down to 14. Gravecrawler. Triggers Vengevine. Sure. Well, we will probably just chump this Vengevine. No. Just in case we draw a Mox. We'll just take it. We're not under a whole lot of pressure. Alright. Well, let's just Thopter Foundry. Hopefully we'll draw a land. And we'll pass. No attack. That's 8. I think we do block. Unfortunately, we can't keep up an activation, but it's fine. Kicks a Bushwhacker. Definitely block. So we're taking 7, which is not good. Not good at all. Really need a land here. There's a land. We'll play a Delta, crack it. So 2, 4, 5. We're not just dead. Play sword, pass turn. Hopefully they don't have another Bushwhacker. If they have another Bushwhacker, alright, Faithless Looting. This card's a Vengevine and a Leyline. One card in hand, goes to combat, alright. So we're going to start gaining life and making Thopters, which is good. Crack. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7 if we choose to block something else. Let's just block Vengevine, take less damage. Down to 3. Opponent, Viscera Seer. Alright. Passes. Savor the moment. Could potentially get us a land, but not worth. So we're gonna pass and just start making Thopters. We're gonna make Thoppy Boys. Gain 3 life, make 3 guys. That's the current plan. Opponent, thinking over their options. Them thinking over their options. Gruel or die. Attacks. Yes. It's fine. Continue. Opponents debating on whether they want to attack with everything. Which they do. I don't know why it's a debate. We only have 3 blockers. 1, 2, 3. Take 2. That's our plan. It's definitely what you want to do, opponent. Well, okay. I can respect that. Wanting to leave back Viscera Seer. Trigger. Opponents thinking. They have Leyline with the Void as their graveyard hate, so I don't know why they're thinking too much. Activate. Sack Sword. Trigger. Yes. Opponent. There you go, opponent. Activate. Sack Sword. Yes. We will go to blockers. We're going to block, block, block. Nope. Nope. Like that. So we can keep a Thopter. Because we're smart. We're not stupid. That's how we want to do it. Yeah, opponent's thinking. Let's damage happen. We go to 5. Kill the Gravecrawlers. We have a Thopter. Opponent passing. We draw a Darksteel Citadel. Think we just get in for 2. Opponent lets it happen. And we pass. We're just gonna Thopter Sword. That's all we're really doing. We haven't even cast any of our fun stuff because, you know, why would we? When we can Thopter Sword. Plays a Neonate. You have another creature, or are you gonna sack Neonate? Sacks Vengevine to scry. It's a card on the bottom. Cracks Neonate. That seems like a dangerous play. Were they rewarded? They were. Gets back 3 Vengevines. Alright. I mean, that's fine. Okay. Opponent. Gonna go attacking with everything. Except Viscera Seer. You got it. We're gonna do our Thopter thing. Yep. We're thopping. They have no cards in hand. The question is, what do we do? Do we kill one? I think so. I think we go block, 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 block. Opponent moves it around, doesn't matter. Kill a Vengevine and passes. Well, there's a Mox, so play the Mox. We can get in for 1. We have 5 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. So we can actually make infinite turns soon-ish, if we want to. Which we might want to. Plays a Stitcher Supplier, mills some stuff, including an Ingot Chewer, which is probably something they wanted. Crack Stitcher Supplier, mills a bridge. Alright, opponent's scrying. So I think we do go for infinite turns next turn. Opponent sacks Vengevine. Okay, scries and makes a zombie. That seems kind of, sacks the other Vengevine to scry. That's a legal magic play. 1, 2, 3. Plays a Gravecrawler. Okay. They played a creature this? Oh yeah, they played that Stitcher Supplier. Right. Gotcha. Okay. That makes more sense now. Alright. So, sack sword. Do the thing. Sack sword. Do the thing. Sack sword. Do the thing. We're going to sack sword. Oh, excuse me. Sack sword. Do the thing. And finally, we are going to, if our opponent will let this, alright, there you go. Sack the sword and do the thing. And we are going to go block, block, block. Take the 4. I have a lot of we want to leave up a lot of Thopters so we can Whir of Invention. We are blowing up their bridges. Or I'm sorry, exiling their bridges. Opponent gets their zombie, gets rid of their bridge, and passes. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we don't have enough to cast the Savor the moment. So we're going to pass. Do our blocks, do the thing. We're for our thing, mirror, Panoptic Mirror. I forget the name of it. We're just gonna pass. We're not gonna do any attacking. 1, 2, 3. So we can do these two to make Thopters. So we can make 2 Thopters, and then whir. Kicks a Bushwhacker. It's a lot of damage, a lot of dablage. Well, we're definitely doing these 2. That's a lot of attacks. Well, sacrifice sword, trigger. Sacrifice sword, trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So go to blocks. Block, 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 block. 3, 6, 9. So we'll go ahead and block. Okay. Whir. Blue, blue, blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get a Panoptic Mirror. Let everything resolve. And on our upkeep, I think this works. If it doesn't, we die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Activate. Yes. Time warp. Trigger. Did we do it? Did we win? We did it. Oh my god. Alright, that was sweet. Alright. Last match with Tezzeturns in Modern. And this is okay. We've got too many Tezzerets, but we got Spire, Memnite, Nile, and Thopter Foundry. So we're gonna try it anyway. Doop, doop, and doop. And pass the turn. See what our opponent does. Opponent's Cavern on humans, probably. Yep. Ooh, I don't know about this. Plays a champion and passes. Well, Island and Thopter Foundry. Pass the turn. Another Cavern. Sure, it's either on human or illusion. If they have a Phantasmal image in the hand, but they don't. Okay. Seems like they always have it, don't they? Just always have it. Every time that they need the freebooter, they have it, and every time they don't need it, they don't have it. It's ridiculous. Alright, probably taking the whir. I mean, I would take the whir. Takes the whir. Alright, we need something decent here. Opponent gets in for 2, well, we're taking it. Down to 17. Inventor's Fair is good. Play the Inventor's Fair, and I guess we just pass for now. See what our opponent does. Really want to get down this Tezzeret. Plays an Ancient Ziggurat. Alright. We're in dangerous waters here, fellas. I don't know if we can survive. Opponent's thinking long and hard about their options. Taps, Meddling Mage, no, Manus Rider. Alright, cast a Manus Rider. You got it. Triggers. I think we're gonna sack Spellbomb, make a 1/1. Pay a life and a black mana to draw a card, and then block and sack. So let's sack Nile Spellbomb. Trigger, yes. Get a Memnite. Make a Thopter. Go to blocks. Block, block. Sack Memnite. And pass. Well, there's a land, but it comes into play tapped. Well, we're gonna do this thing. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. We'll see. Probably not blocking with Thopter this turn. Opponent. Noble Hierarch. Gets a trigger. Yep. It's a big champion. This Tezzeret can come down next turn. Opponent attacks. Well, we are going to block and sack. Gain a life. Make a Thopter. Really need a sword. Opponent's stopped for some reason. They're back. Let's it resolve. And passes. Well, we gain a life. Mox Opal. Play Mox Opal. Play Tezzeret. Thought I tapped black. Black. There you go. Activate Tezzeret. So right now it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I could drain them for 8. No, I can't. Well, let's see. We can make some, yeah, we're going to tick up. Let's see. Time Sieve, Springleaf Drum, Darksteel Skull. I wish we could take that whir. Time Sieve isn't going to do it yet. I think we're just going to take the Citadel. Yeah, take Citadel. Any order. Play it. Pass the turn. See what our opponent's going to do. Probably the same thing they've been doing, if I had to guess. Opponent. Thalia's Lieutenant? That would be a bummer. That's Athalia's lieutenant, and that's a bummer. Okay, well, we can still protect our Tezzeret, which is probably the plan. Opponent's got another one? Jeez. Alright, well, we can technically still protect our Tezzeret, but alright, let's see what they do. We could potentially, do we want to keep him at 4 and lose all of our artifacts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure. Depends on what they do, I suppose. Opponent's thinking everything at us. Alright, well, that makes things easy. So we just block and block. Take 5, right? Yep. Take 5, down to 12, and pass. We get a trigger and gain a life. Time warp. Let's tick up Tezzeret. We found a Thopter Foundry, which isn't great. Get it. Any order. We can play it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Block 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. Activate. That's not really enough. We could time warp. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we just time warp. Blue, 1, 2, 3. Target ourselves. Take an extra turn. Gain a life. See what we draw. Tezzeret the Seeker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can 1, 2, 3. So let's play Tezzeret the Seeker. X2 for a sword. Get a Sword of the Meek. Activate. Make a Thopter. Bring back sword. If we tick down, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We gain 10 and they lose 10. So we're up to 25 and have a blocker. So we block 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Seems like we're stabilizing, but we'll see. I'm not sure. Opponent. Reflector Mage. That's not great. I don't know if that kills us, but that's not great. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, let's just let all these triggers resolve. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. It's exactly lethal? Are you serious? Bruh. That is so lame. That is so lame. Making them attack with everything. We're just gonna F6. Man, that's so lame. I mean, like I said, kite sail when they need it and not when they don't. Reflector when they need it, not when they don't. Like, it's so dumb. Exactly lethal. Man, that is dumb. Alright, that's fine. Ensnaring Bridge, Torpor Orb, and Sun Droplet. We'll go down Bell Bomb or Welding Jar? No, not Welding Jar. We'll go down Springleaf Drum. Try it like that. We'll see. We will see. Alright. We'll be on the play. Seems alright to me. Opponent mulligans 6. Alright. We are just gonna Pluto Delta Opal go and pass. See what we can do as far as next turn goes. Opponent, Ziggurat Champion. Alright, we didn't crack that fetch. Well, we'll crack it now. Whoops. Grab an island. Play a Darksteel. Play a sword. So that now taps for mana. 1, 2, that's not enough. We'll pass. Next turn we can just Tezzeret and make a 5/5 if we really want to. Opponent, Thalia, so maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we can if we want to. Might do that. I don't know. Oh, there's a Thopter Foundry. Well, that's the new plan. Play a land, Thopter Foundry. Activate. Do the thing. Gain a life. Play a Mox Opal. Oh, we can't. That's because of Thalia. That's fine. We'll pass. See what our opponent does. Plays an unclaimed territory on human. Probably not going to attack with this Thalia if I had to guess. Plays a champion. Triggers the other champion. That's fine. And of course they have a Kite Sail Freebooter. Again, always. They always have it. It's insane. I mean, we got our combo online, so it's not as bad, but still, it's crazy. I'm not sure what they're gonna get with it though. Probably Whir or Tezzeret. Maybe Tezzeret, because that just generates so much value. What you gonna do, opponent? Probably just sit there and think. That's what they did in the sideboard. Took the whole 3 minutes. Just take the Mox Opal. That's the one you want. Definitely. Definitely the one you want. Go ahead, take it. It's pretty. It's like $100 card. Just take it. It's fine. That's what you want to do. You always want to take the most expensive card because those are the best cards. Right? Right. Oh my gosh, opponent. It's really not that hard of a decision. I mean, I can't even whir. You take the whir. Alright. Whatever. That's fine. Doesn't bother me any. Opponent gets in for 4. Yep. We'll just take it. No real reason to block. Time Sieve. That's a good card. Well, we're gonna play it on the off chance that we get to a point where we can start taking turns. We're gonna pass. Opponent thinking. 3 cards in hand. Opponent's tapping. Galactique, green, white. I guess it could just be white 1. Opponent's untapping. Retapping. Untapping. Retapping. Okay. Untapping. Oh my god, opponent. Just play something. You have 3 choices, potentially. Pick one. I'm sure they're all humans, and I'm sure they're all good. Tapping. Untapping. Tapping. Untapping. Tapping. Wait. Tapping out? Oh. Finally decides to cast something. Yep. Gets some triggers. Sure thing. Goes to combat. Yep. Attacks. Alright. Well, we are gonna Thopter Foundry. Sack Sword. Trigger. Always yield to this trigger. Yes. Bring it back. Let's see. So we can either chump and take 3, or we can double block. Take 8. I think we're fine with double blocking here. Opponent killing the bigger one, which is fine. It really doesn't matter which one they kill. Darksteel Citadel, pass the turn. So now we're just gonna make a bunch of Thopters. Potentially take a bunch of turns. Oh, we could 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can actually make Thopters. I don't know if Time Sieve works. I don't know if it stacks or not. 3 blue. Does not want to tap 3 blue. White, blue. Reflector Mage, sure. That's fine. Targeting our Thopter, sure. Bye-bye Thopter. Opponent, going to combat. Thinking. Just attack with everything, it's fine. It's fine, don't even worry about it. Actually, can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we take infinite turns? We can take infinite turns. Oh, well that's nice. Opponent. Just attacks with 1. Well, that's fine. Sack Sword. Yep. We're just gonna go ahead and do all this. Yep. And, yeah. And I guess we'll block. We'll make a little chump. And, alright. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. So we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take an extra turn. Sack Mox Opal. Trigger. Sack. Opponent should probably concede because we can go infinite. I mean, it's fine if they don't, but they may be interested in trying to time us out. Go to our next turn. Oof. Mirror. Well, let's see. Let's wait. Do our thing. Continue to do our thing. Flow to mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play an opal. Do the thing. Yep, go to my next turn. Time Warp. Alright, so we have an extra turn. So 1, 2, 3. Opponent scoops it up. Alright. Doesn't want us to keep comboing off, which is great. I'm fine with that. Run it back. That was pretty sweet. Infinite Time Sieve turns. So we've done 2 of the 3 infinite turn combos. The only one we haven't done is Time Sieve and Thopter Assembly, which is a pretty sweet combo. Alright. Game 3. This hand's not great. It's got a lot of mana. It's got a Time Sieve. It's got an extra turn, but I don't like it. Oh. We have some stuff. We'll keep this hand. Whir of Invention. I think we want that. Do we want that? Let's put it on the bottom. We really need to draw some lands. This Sun Droplet could potentially be really good. Opponent. Cavern on Humans. And Aether Vial. Alright. Draw Whir anyway. Well, Okay, at least we didn't draw 2 in a row, I suppose. Opponent. Aether Vial ticking up. I'm sure they go 1 drop 2. Oh, another Aether Vial. Alright, and passes. Let's Dark Slick Shores. Sun Droplet. We could have started the Thopter Sword combo, but I kind of want this Sun Droplet instead because that's going to buy us a lot of time. Opponent. Vialing in a Noble of Hierarchs. No charge counters to remove off Sun Droplet. Opponent. Ticking up, ticking up. What do you got? What are you playing? This turn, Citadel, and we can either Sword or Thopter Foundry. Never mind. See what our opponent does with this freebooter. Thopter Foundry's probably the best take here. Although we do have a Whir, but there's not a lot we can get back with it. So, I don't know. We'll see. See what they do. Because right now we're only going to have 3 mana. We don't even have 3 blue mana currently, so they take Whir anyway. Okay. You got another one? No. Thalia, maybe. Thalia. Yep. And passes. Alright, no triggers on the Sun Droplet. So we'll play Darksteel Citadel. Blue, black. We're going to play this Thopter Foundry. And pass. No Sun Droplet counters yet, but that's okay. Next turn, if we draw a land, we can sword and start thopping. Start thopping our opponent. But they've got a lot going on as far as their Aether Vials and such. So we'll see. 3 mana. Is it Staticaster? That's mildly annoying. Stony Silence. That's even more annoying. Alright. Take 3. Yep. Well, we will see if we can... Well, we can always yield, but we can't always yes. Academy Ruins. Let's see. I think we just try and empty our hand. Blue, black. Oh, we can't even. 1... Oh, it can't be activated because it's an artifact. That's great. Well, let's play this Time Sieve, I guess. Not that it matters much. Pass the turn. We will gain a life. Yes. Up to 17. Opponent's not putting on a lot of pressure, but they're shutting us down hard with Stony Silence and Staticaster. Do we bring in our... We didn't. Okay, well, we could still take infinite turns and win with Tezzeret. So that is probably the plan. Opponent gets in for 3. Alright. Put some counters on Sun Droplet. Remove a counter on stuff. Play a land. 1, 2, 3. Play a sword. Pass the turn. We did bring in bridge, right? We did bring in bridge. So a Whir would be good. Or just drawing bridge would be good. Do we take out a Whir? We took out 1 Whir. Right now we're not in too terrible of shape though. So we will see. Opponent tapping some mana. Gaddock Teague, well that's a problem. Alright, we're taking 3, yep. We're gonna remove a counter. Gain a life. Welding Jar's not great, but we'll cast it and pass. On our opponent's upkeep, we will gain a life. We really need 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't tap that for mana. We didn't bring in Wear and Tear because they don't have a lot of... I guess they have Noble. I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. Opponent plays a Mana Strider, so that's 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not looking good, guys. Not looking good. We need something big. Remove a counter, yeah. Gain a life. Spire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're gonna go to 9, and we are dead to a Thalia's Lieutenant. We're dead to a lot, actually. Another Manus Rider kills us. Thalia's Lieutenant kills us. I think that's the only stuff with haste. Well, they don't have it, so they're gonna attack. Not with everything, though. Interesting. I don't know why. Down to 7, and then down to 2. Yep. Put a bunch of counters on Sun Droplet. See what our opponent does. 2, 3, 4, 5. Upkeep, gain a life, and draw time. Sieve. Well, we got by Stony Silence, and that is the game. And that is the league. Oh well. Alright, so Tezzeturns. When it worked, it was super sweet. It was really awesome. The problem was it didn't work consistently enough. I guess they're just the pieces were too scattered, like Savor the Moment and Time Warp by themselves don't feel like they do much. We won a lot with Thopter Sword because that's just a good combo. We did get to go infinite with Panoptic Mirror and Time Warp, which was cool. Also, we got to go infinite with Time Sieve, Thopter Foundry Sword, which was also awesome. But those games we did win, and it was really sweet. But we lost to humans on our last match just because it was just too fast, and they brought in Stony Silence, and Stony Silence just wrecks us so bad. We just can't do anything. So Wear and Tear should have come in. I just didn't really, I didn't think they would bring, well, I guess they would bring it in. I just didn't figure they could cast it because Caverns and Ancient Ziggurats and Unclaimed Territories, they really don't run a lot of colored mana, but it's all human or creature mana and not a lot of actual mana. But they got it with the Noble, and I guess that makes sense. I don't know that we misplayed super hard today. There may have been a couple things, I don't really remember. I don't think it was anything devastating. Anyway, that's it for today. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know, leave a comment. Send me some deck lists, guys. And I'll see you next time.